still bears the footprints of the last tiger. In a world of volcanoes, monsoon rains, and magnificent predators, the Wallace Line divides the ecosystem into two distinct realms. One side belongs to the offspring of Mother Nature from Asia, while the other evolved from the ancestors of Australia. This is Indonesia, a diverse and mysterious biological universe, where the largest, strongest, most enigmatic, and rarest predators continuously fight, adapt, and find ways to survive. Welcome to Wild Indonesia, apex predators of the archipelago. The Indonesian archipelago, a land shaped over millions of years by movement and isolation, is a crossroads of life. Divided by the Wallace Line, this boundary is more than just a geographical marker. It separates two ecological worlds. To the west lie Sumatra, Java, and Borneo, where the flora and fauna are closely tied to Asia. To the east, Sulawesi, Maluku, and New Guinea harbor species have traces of Australian origin. In particular, within Wallacea, this convergence has led to the evolution of many endemic species. This is the domain of the Komodo dragon, a giant lizard revered as a modern-day dinosaur. In the west, the Sumatran tiger and Javan rhinoceros, who migrated thousands of years ago from the Eurasian continent during the Ice Age, found refuge on these islands. Over time, the forests of Sumatra have witnessed the survival struggles of some of the most elusive and powerful predators left on Earth. To the east, the cassowary and birds of paradise carry the legacy of Australia's ecosystem. They have migrated across the small islands of Wallacea, growing and evolving to adapt to the harshest of conditions. Each species is a testament to survival, a never-ending struggle between predator and prey in a wild world where only the strongest can endure. Around 50 million years ago, the Indo-Australian plate moved northward and collided with the Eurasian plate, forming vast mountain ranges and archipelagos such as Sumatra, Java, and Sulawesi. The intense volcanic activity in this region has significantly contributed to the creation of new islands. With over 130 active volcanoes, Indonesia is an integral part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, making it one of the most volcanically active areas in the world. With its rich natural landscapes, Indonesia stands out with tropical rainforests on large islands like Borneo, Sumatra, and Papua, home to one of the largest rainforests in the world. The mangrove forests here account for about 23% of the world's mangrove coverage, playing a crucial role in protecting coastlines from erosion and providing breeding grounds for numerous aquatic species. Regions such as Java and Sumatra, which are home to numerous volcanoes, have seen fertile soils, nurturing some of the most diverse and abundant tropical rainforest ecosystems in the world. Indonesia, one of the world's mega-diverse countries, is home to approximately 10% of the planet's plant, animal, and insect species, despite covering only about 1% of Earth's surface. Shaped by millions of years of evolution and geographical isolation, the ecosystem of this archipelago has become rich and unique. According to the latest report in 2023, Indonesia contains more than 1,500 species of birds and 400 species of mammals, many of which are endemic and can only be found on specific islands like Sumatra, Sulawesi, and New Guinea. The Indonesian archipelago is also the heart of the Coral Triangle, one of the largest and most diverse marine ecological regions in the world. Indonesian waters are home to 76% of the world's coral species, along with over 2,000 species of reef fish. These abundant coral reefs, particularly in areas like Raja Ampat and Sulawesi, play a vital role in protecting and maintaining the global marine ecological balance. Wallacea, situated between the Sunda Shelf to the west and the Sahul Shelf to the south and east, is a unique ecological region within the Indonesian archipelago. Covering an area of about 134,000 square miles, Wallacea includes large islands such as Sulawesi, Flores, Lombok, Seram, and Timor, along with many smaller islands. This region is a crossroads between the Asian and Australian ecosystems, where the Weber Line serves as a boundary between these two biological worlds. The Lesser Sunda's deciduous forests, stretching across the islands of the Lesser Sunda archipelago, form a unique ecological region within Wallacea. Located between larger islands such as Bali and Timor, this area consists of volcanic islands, where Mount Rinjani on Lombok reaches an impressive height of 12,224 feet. This is one of the driest regions in Indonesia, with annual rainfall ranging from 31 to 53 inches, concentrated during the wet season from December to March. The characteristic climate of the Lesser Sunda's deciduous forests is a mix of tropical wet and dry, creating a predominant vegetation of monsoon forests and savannas. These forests include moist deciduous forests, dry deciduous forests, and thorn dry forests, with evergreen montane forests occurring at elevations above 4,000 feet. Biodiversity here is extremely rich. Areas such as Gunung Rinjani National Park and Kelimutu National Park on Flores are vital for preserving endemic flora and fauna, with about 8% of this ecological region protected in designated conservation areas, while half of the remaining unprotected area still retains its forest cover. Komodo National Park is a significant conservation area where the famous Komodo dragon resides. The Komodo dragon, Varanus komodoensis, the largest lizard in the world, dominates the islands of Komodo, Rinca, Gilimotang, and Flores. The second name will also appear in the video later when we take you to the Sulawesi region. Originating from the family of giant lizards, Varanidae, the Komodo dragon has been on Earth for approximately 4 million years. Its incredible adaptability has made the Komodo dragon a dominant predator. However, the species is currently facing the threat of extinction. The IUCN has classified the Komodo dragon as highly endangered, and Komodo National Park is the primary conservation area protecting the largest population of this species. The Komodo dragon is the largest lizard in the world, growing up to 10 feet in length and weighing between 150 to 200 pounds. Some males even exceed 300 pounds. Their tails are nearly as long as their bodies, and their serrated teeth, about 1 inch long, allow them to tear into their prey. Their thick skin, covered with large scales, acts as armor, protecting them from bites and the harsh environment of the Lesser Sundas deciduous forests. The Komodo dragon, the apex predator of the Lesser Sundas deciduous forests, thrives in a tough environment. With its massive size and overwhelming strength, it doesn't need to rush. Patience is its ultimate strategy. A deadly bite marks the end for any prey unfortunate enough to cross its path. Unlike many other reptiles, Komodo dragons can hunt in packs. Together, they launch powerful surprise attacks. A sudden charge at speeds of up to 12 miles per hour is enough to leave the prey with little time to react. Even if the prey escapes, its fate is not yet safe. Komodo dragon saliva contains over 50 strains of bacteria, causing infections that usually lead to death within 24 hours. What follows is a fierce scene. The Komodo dragon will track its prey and devour it by ripping off large chunks of meat, using its front limbs to hold the carcass. The swallowing process can take up to 20 minutes, while a small tube beneath the tongue allows it to breathe while eating. To speed up the process, they slam the carcass against trees until it fits down their throats. For smaller prey, they can swallow it whole, thanks to their flexible skull and expandable stomach.